Hello, Susan.
Hello.
I'm
Like,
like,
look
I'm
at
trying
us.
to find you on right there.
I
That's
know.
we're
We're
there.
trying to get on, trying to this, try that.
I
Yeah.
know, right? 45 different things that we're currently on. Is it Cape Cod Happy Medium on social media? Are you on Facebook anymore?
Oh, no, I got attacked.
That's okay.
Everybody has. It's the Happy Medium or Happy Medium on Facebook, which I don't look at anymore.
Okay. Okay. Well, then
Yeah.
there's no point in
There was
tagging you.
no people were selling tickets to my events.
Isn't that so frustrating? Hi, everyone. Welcome. We're a little bit late because we were on another podcast, like double duty. I know, right? Working hard. That happened to me for a couple of things. Thankfully, I've got some amazing social media friends that are like, something's going on your page right now. You should delete it, delete it,
Right.
delete it. People were like, I'm trying to buy the thing for Cinco de Mayo or something like that. And I was like, what thing? Don't buy anything from me. We're
Especially on Facebook. And I hate to say that, but don't buy anything on
no,
Facebook
if you find someone on Facebook that you want to buy something from, DM them or reach out to where their business
directly.
actually is and then
Yeah.
go there.
Yes, correct.
So frustrating. Good morning. Serafina was on the show with me
I
yesterday.
saw she looks so cute. Oh my God, it's Serafina. You're
So
adorable.
super fun. I'm having Susan on the show today because we had her on our podcast, but also I just really enjoy her company. I
Thank
know
you. I
we don't
love
have a
that.
chance to chat with each other, and I appreciate that you have your house being worked on and people in and out of it. So you've got your Winston, her little traveling dog, little light thing, little small Great Dane, no big deal.
130 pounds of love.
He really is a
He's so
monster
sweet.
of a
Yeah,
baby.
he really is. He's a baby.
I love him.
He's good. He's sweetie. He's out there just hanging out nice and toasty, all snuggled up with his blankie.
And you've got some good news to share with us today too. You got a space. I know you put out the call.
I did. So if you manifest it, it'll come. A space in Wellfleet. It's the old schoolhouse. It's a little red schoolhouse. They also use it as a community center, community building.
Super cute.
Very cute. The energy is fantastic. It's still. They've done such a great job
Oh,
redoing it.
hold on. I got to figure out Instagram. It's always like that backlash.
Yeah, the feedback. I hate that.
Just delete it. We'll work on it another day when you add like another thing. So Red Schoolhouse, Wellfleet, gorgeous place.
Yeah.
Hi, Midday Madness. Thanks for joining us this morning. Continue on with your new
Continue.
space.
So it's just before everybody knows where the fire tower is in Wellfleet,
Yep.
right? So it's just before that on the same side. In that area. There's like nothing really there.
I
There's
just
like
got
a few
tingles.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I would love for you to come. It's just the energy is so nice. So table tipping there. I'm also going to be starting up tea leaf reading again because that's a nice um way to commune with people, bringing gathering, and this is a gathering place. So it was perfect for that to sit around, get warm and toasty, drink some tea, learn some fun stuff, and then take it home to do it with your friends and your family because that's what it's about. That's where it originated. And
I went to one of Susan's tea leaf reading last year, right around this time. And I brought a couple of friends. And it was really, really funny. And I'm so glad that we're having this time together as we're coming into 2024. And you did our tea leaf reading, and it was like the most interesting space that I didn't quite get yet. But my friend Rich knew it immediately. And so she's looking in the leaves and she's like, it almost looks like a dinosaur. It almost looks like you're like dangling, trying to hold on to the back of a dinosaur. And then we started laughing because he was like, wait a minute. That's the radio. And I burst out laughing. And in this full year of leaving the terrestrial dial, betting on myself since February, and being on this space has been an incredible 2023. So thank you all so much for joining us and being here. RTB Tea Leaves and Bluebirds. It's going to be perfect. And RTB said that's fantastic. So happy for you. Congrats.
Yay.
Good morning, Nate. I will see you next week. I actually got your father on camera yesterday at Cape and Islands Kia. Thank you to a couple of our sponsors, Cape and Islands Kia. I got all their Christmas greetings yesterday. And Nate's dad happens to be one of the managers over there. And getting Matt
Oh,
to get in front
cool.
of a camera has been, he's always like, 1 second. You know those people that fake that they're so busy that they can't. I mean, like the paper shufflers at your work. I can't. Like I'm so busy. I'm
And
so
they're really
busy.
authentic when they're doing. They're like, yeah, 1 second, and then
So
you
so
disappear.
busy. I'm so busy.
How's that?
I got him on camera yesterday, and he did not like it, not one bit. But I think he realized that he couldn't avoid me anymore. So back to when Susan read our tea leaves, sitting there and telling me all of this, and I didn't quite put it together, or maybe it had no meaning whatsoever, and it was just a fun little experience with my friends. But it really did sit in the back of my head, whether it manifested itself or whether I, was ready to hear it,
Hmm.
or maybe it's me looking to draw those connections. I feel like there is skepticism with people with what you do. How do you deal with that when people are like
Right.
walking in being a kind of a jerk with their skepticism?
I think that's healthy.
Yeah.
It really is healthy. And it's I giggle because it's a fear factor too. They're like, "Oh, I don't know. That doesn't make any sense." And then I'm like, "Don't worry, it will." Like I'm past the when I first started 100
Justifying
years ago.
yourself.
Yeah, because I felt like I needed to be right and it had to be perfect. And I'm human. I'm gonna get it wrong. So
Right.
if I'm not right, it's okay. I hope you think it's okay. I'm okay with like I do the best you can. But yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen or it's not gonna happen. It's okay. But yeah, I let it go.
Well, we're also people and you see what you wanna see and you hear what you wanna hear no matter how objective you think you are.
Yeah, I love when like this one woman said, "I see this woman with red hair. I know no one with red hair." Okay, well that's good. I'm good. Well,
Whatever.
well,
I'm
she's
just telling you
behind
what I
you. I
see.
don't know. Wave to her. I don't know what else to tell you. She's here. And then she's like, "Oh my God, my mother had red hair when she was young." Hmm,
Yeah, because you get to be whatever you wanna be when you're dead, you're dead.
yeah, I'm gonna come back
It is what it
fabulous.
is,
Are you
right?
kidding me?
Absolutely, my best self. Are you kidding me?
You could be this, or you could be something else. I'm gonna pick something
I've
else.
just chosen to be this for now in my Christmas jammies. Don't judge
I
me.
love it.
I,
Don't
w-
judge.
I wasn't having it today. And we didn't talk. We were just both deciding to wear what we were going to wear. And I'm just thrilled that you're here with me today. What are you doing in 2024? You've got the table tipping. You're going to be in Wellfleet. People can still get a hold of you, by the way, if you want a private reading. She's fun at parties.
Even when I'm not working.
CapeCodHappyMedium.com is where you can find out more information where Susan is. And what you're getting ready to get up out of here and get a little warmth in your life, which I'm so
I
jealous about.
am. It's gonna be nice. First trip is work. The second trip is pleasure. So
I love that.
yeah, yeah, it's nice. That's good.
Any more crazy cruises?
Um, I decided to stay in America this time. I told Scotty. Scotty is my bestie, and
He's
he's
awesome.
a travel agent, and so I kind of ride on his tailcoats when he has to
Amazing.
go look at Hawaii and check it
Oh, I
out
guess I'll go check it out with you.
if I have to. So I asked him, I said, The next time you do something in America, can you please let me know?" And so Hawaii it is.
Lily's graduating this year. I'm going through all of the feels of this year. She's testing absolutely every limit I have for patience. That's been super fun. But also enjoyable. Like it's not bad by any means. I was way worse, way worse at this age than she's giving me a run for my money for. I feel like this tail is just annoyance. She doesn't have her license. She's extra. She wants all the parts about being a grown up, but still wants to be having all of the parts of being a kid.
Yeah, that's that age.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. They bought back and forth until, some people are 45 and still doing
Yeah,
that.
right? I feel like I still do that.
So she's okay. She's okay.
But here it's reached a fever pitch between that and the rides for my son. I've been the ride queen. And I feel like we've been way too accessible for them.
We need a shirt that's like an Uber,
That's it. Uber left.
Uber
Here I
move.
am.
Yep.
God almighty. No, wait, that's not my other former co-host. Not even gonna go there. Today is the first full day of winter. I'm very much feeling it.
It is winter out there. Like all of a sudden it's 23 this morning. I'm like now it decides to get cold.
And I know we're New Englanders and we're a hardy folk, but I'm just not really mentally ready. I feel like last weekend it was in the 50s and it was balmy and lovely, and
Right?
I was wrapping up my Christmas markets. Hi, Ride Queen. Oh, Michael Anthony, Bella Luxury Transportation. If you need a ride to the airport, a ride to that big show, or just a ride in a really nice vehicle, he'll take care of you,
Oh,
Michael
that's good.
Anthony. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
good
I
to
love his
know.
new car. I haven't had a chance to. I haven't gone anywhere fun.
Mm,
No, right?
mm-mm.
I haven't done anything exciting. I am going to New York this weekend. Very much looking forward to new new adventures. Um, it's been a lot. If you follow me on social media, you know I've been griping a little bit about being in my feelings. I told Susan it felt like I was leaky. And not in a gross fashion, just kind of like weepy, a little sad for changes in traditions, a little sad for kind of seeing people, situations, and things for what they are, because I feel like I've been in a cloud.
The good part about that is look at the positive side. We're going to spin that. So um the sadness of moving beyond where you're at
Mm,
is what's happening. So when we leave people behind and we leave situations that we were once tethered to, that once had a meaning, that once was important, and then we walk past it, it's kind of like we're leaving it behind and it's kind of sad because you can't bring it with you
right.
and you're never going to be able to go back to it. So that's why you're weepy.
Yeah.
There's a finalization of that that's like, I can't be that girl anymore.
Yeah.
So you're moving forward and there's kind of like that off to college thing where you're excited but you're sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that moment and it's an awkward feeling. So it's okay, but just know that your choices are leading you into a better place where you're really going to shine. That's why I got you the sparklers.
I love them. I know. I'm so thankful she brought me a lovely little salve because my husband told me that he was going to get me a flea dip. I don't, I don't know whether it's eczema or dry skin,
You're
but it's
dry.
not great.
Are you drinking enough water?
Tons.
I know it. It doesn't matter because our
Well, I
skin.
mean, well, like booze and all the damn sugar I've been ingesting, my body's probably like, I don't like all of this. No more Christmas cookies for
Oh,
you.
talk about Christmas cookies. Those cookies upstairs,
Oh
the
my
peanut butter with the I
God. I
don't
know.
make them because I eat them.
Hmm.
I love those.
Yep.
Did you make them or
I
Lily?
made those.
They're beautiful.
Well, because
They're
one
perfect.
of our traditions is going to my aunt's house and she always has all of these Christmas cookies. And my son was actually mostly upset about the cookies. So I figured, what about the cookies? So I spent my Sunday, because what I do when I'm stressed out is I bake or I cook. And I just started baking things. I was making meat pies, like random shit I never make. I never make these things. And I just started making all of these cookies. I went and bought $100 worth of candies and things to bake with. And I'm making those Rolos and
Mm.
pretzels and
Oh, I
all kinds of,
love that.
so many Christmas cookies came out of my kitchen because I really haven't utilized my kitchen. I feel like when my bigs left the house, we kind of stopped having a regular. I'm not cooking for 8 people anymore. I'm cooking for 2 of us. And one of us is a vegetarian that doesn't like anything I make anyway. So I really stopped utilizing that space that was the homey space.
Mhm.
And that's a whole nother weepy sadness area. But I wasn't feeling it. This time I was like, I don't know what else to do. I'm just gonna start baking things. I'm gonna bake things, I'm gonna cook things. That's the only thing left is the peanut butter ones, but I've been taking the Tupperware out one day at a time because my kids are like carpenter ants when it comes to things. It's gone.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
just does. So that's
termites.
almost like, wow, how is I wow, that must be going to someone special because she must have said, if anyone touches these, I'm gonna
Just
yeah.
came out this morning.
It's
One Tupperware
amazing.
at a time. It's the only one that's
Mhm.
left. So that will be termited later on today. But it's also been me every time I walk by. Oh, I'll just have one of those. Oh, I'll just have one of those. I
Right?
gotta stop that shit in 2024. No more.
So what's your favorite thing that everybody makes? Like, what's your favorite thing to make? Because some are like burdensome.
All of those little cookies are super easy. The
Oh,
hardest part is unwrapping all the damn candy that goes on top of it, the
the
decoration
Rolo
parts.
ones.
That's what I
That's
did.
the ones I love making because they're so easy.
Oh, yeah. So Cliff ended up eating what he opened one and then put one out and opened one and then put one out. I'm like, damn it, Cliff.
That is the
There ain't
worst.
no cookies left. And then my son just basically took the thing and went like this. I was like, well, I'm so glad I spent so much time on those. What the frig? What the hell?
Right.
God, I went 2024, the year I really bet on myself. There you go. I like that for you, Nate. Good morning, Dave Hegner. Thank you for joining us. Happy first day of winter. RTB says maybe that's another part of the dinosaur. Better things in the horizon for 2024.
Mm.
Yeah, I've definitely been clearing that space, but I feel like I've been that way since August. Just like randomly, I'm not an emotional human being, and it's been super emotional. And I've
Yeah,
been verbal about it, which I normally am
good.
just like, stuff it away in that box.
Yeah,
Put
because you don't
another
like
box in
people
the
seeing
attic.
that. Yeah. Yeah, right.
Put another box in the attic. And now I'm like, the attic's full. And I don't know what to do with the boxes. And I'm laughing about it, but I also will cry after the show. Just so you know.
And it's good. It's good. Tears are cleansing. It's water. Water is very cleansing. It's easy to be caught up in getting soggy
I
here on the
don't
Cape
like
too,
being
because we're
wet,
grounded.
Susan.
Right.
I
Here's your
don't
wetsuit. Put it on. Shut up.
I
Deal with
like
it.
it. Seriously, though.
I
Which is
like
why
it.
I'm so glad that you're here today. There's something about being in Susan's presence that just makes you relax. It's going to be okay.
I love when RTB, you're like, I love Susan. She smells good. She smells like incense. And RTB just started laughing at you. He
Yeah.
was like, what is wrong? You're
Weirdo.
sniffing her? What are you doing? I'm like, that's so
She
nice.
does. It's like
Thank you.
frankincense
I
and
think
relaxation. Not that I'm often finding my friends sniffing my friends, but when you're hugging them, you know what they smell like.
now my kids are like, oh, she's a hot mess. What are you talking about?
Speaking of kids, I am
Mm.
in love with your daughter's TikTok channel right now with the bus.
And she's so cute. She's such a love. Her creativity is amazing. Um, yeah, she went to school as an art major. So she has that just this creativity. It's just great. So they created a little list now because they're getting to the very end of it.
Right?
And some people were saying, "Oh, I'd love to just, I can't buy a whole thing, but I'd love to give like 25 bucks to buy a blah 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 or
A piece of the
a
bus?
piece of the bus." Can you imagine? And I think that that's huge. And so I want to be a part of the piece of the bus.
Right?
They may never let me on it, but
I watched your children. They're still alive. I get a piece of the bus.
everyone raise your hand if you want to see me on the bus.
That's two.
See? Two people.
There's more out there. I know
There is
there is.
more out there. So, yeah, so they're you can find them on YouTube. They have their YouTube channel
Yeah,
is
finally.
Watkins DIY. Um, and you can follow them. The bus is just fantastic and it's beautiful. John's dad and him work so well together, and I like that
Mhm.
father son working together
It's like a
to
real life DIY channel that they're building for right here on the Cape, which I think is incredible. But I'm also loving like the little asides, the little TikToks and the reels and all of the stuff that goes along with what they did was found a bus in the middle of the woods, brought a damn bus home that was so dilapidated, it was ridiculous. And they're like, this is our project. And so they've been really just monitoring every inch of this project, which has taken them now a full year.
yeah, yeah. John is like a mad scientist. He like sees and has this vision, which is amazing. And he's like, "Oh, we'll get it done in 3 weeks." And my daughter's like the realist, and she's the Scorpio, so she's
But
like,
they're
"No,
still maintaining the integrity of the bus and trying to
yes,
maintain its original form, and it's just
finding
really
parts."
so cool.
Yeah,
But they've built this little community around finding the parts, and then the people that are just looky-loos, and then the people that are invested in this bus now, apparently. But now they're gonna get to take it on an adventure, which was their initial thing. We're gonna take this, we're gonna rehab it, and we're gonna go on vacations with our family.
now that is the hardest part for John. John will take this rusty old bucket, make it into a gorgeous bus, but now he's gonna have to take vacation, and he's not a guy that takes vacations
Very busy
easily.
in the brain.
Yeah, so for him to get on this was gonna be so healing and so good for him. So I'm hoping that
Yeah.
he allows himself to enjoy And
The
instead
fruits of your labor.
right, instead of jumping into another project, which is sometimes what people do, they kinda jump into the next. So he gets to kinda stop and go enjoy, and the people, their little community that they've created online wanna see the bus.
Yeah.
So then they'll go on tour and kinda do that for a little while, which is hopefully, that's the fun part.
But this is all self-made stuff. I love that they've taken this branding, this background of her art, and she's employing it into something that's just for them, which I think is really incredible, and they're doing it themselves.
And they're keeping it real, like, she doesn't
Yeah,
do her hair to get on video, she's, like, she's under the bus with everybody else, and dirt's falling in her face, and so, yeah,
I like
it's
that.
it's real. Yeah,
Yeah.
real people, real families, she runs around telling jokes because John's really stiff and she's not,
Oh
she's
my
just light and
gosh.
fun,
That's
and
my
so
most favorite joke is when she tells the bus jokes and the ones that she finds and how absolutely annoyed he is with her, and he's not having it. Once in a while, he'll
right.
crack a smile
Yeah,
because he
yeah,
can't help himself because it is real.
yeah, and it's funny, and it's almost funny to see him get annoyed, you're like,
It is
yeah,
good. What's
yeah.
up, Ryan? Happy 2024. We've got Susan here, our happy medium. Want to pull some cards?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I would love to. So my guides were like, "Hey, let's do something different." So they were thinking that we pull one card,
I love it.
and that's kind of your 2024 forecast of what you need to either embrace, look at, be thankful for, whatever you want to do with it, obviously.
Ooh.
So right, going into 2024, this is kind of going to be your theme.
Does anybody want a card pulled for your 2024 theme? Eva.
How about you? What do you want? We'll go
Okay.
with you first.
What do I want?
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Are you gonna get what you get?
I know. That's what I'm saying. Is it a choice or I know what I want.
Oh, good. We got Ryan. Dave wants one.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, Steph, pulled you up first. They're like, yeah, you're going. Communion. Coming together. This is going to be a really cool year for you. They're showing Mecca actually, which is interesting. There's a lot of knowledge that you're going to be tapping into this year, and you are gonna be drawing crowds. There's things coming together. You pull people together anyways. You
Mm,
always make it a party, but in the background, you've got these support systems. So tap into your support systems. This is gonna be a healing year for you. You're gonna be getting higher information and, but you have to be you,
mhm.
and you have to know your limits, which you are working
I'm
on.
getting right. I'm right on
Mhm.
top of that, Rose. I'm really working on it.
Yep. And you're gonna have to be secure first, because if you don't, you could tumble like
Okay.
a tall tower. You could tumble if your footing isn't strong, and that's what they're saying. So make sure you're strong.
Okay.
Doesn't mean that you don't have moments. We all have moments. It's life.
Right.
But at the end of the day, you know where you're coming from and what you really, really want. So that's what's
I
focused.
like it. I
Mhm.
like it a lot.
Yeah, love that. All right, Ryan, you're
All
up
hands on
next.
deck.
Woo-hoo. Ah, joy. All right. So, Ryan, they want you to be aware of joy in your life. I think you go through the motions and you do things that aren't for your highest good, but for the highest good of others. And they love that and they thank you for that. But um, this joy is for you, and they want you to feel that. They want you to just really embrace, do things that make me happy. And it'll help you keep that vibration. I see you kind of as a roller coaster. Like you're high and then you can get some lows. And how do we keep from dipping down too low? And that is by holding joy, seeing things that make you happy, have a vision in your head that is your go-to joy thing, if that makes sense.
Even your little dolphin card is all pretty.
It
She's
is,
very
yeah.
pretty.
Orange is a good color for you.
Mm.
Even eating oranges, bringing something orange soap in the shower, integrating orange somehow into your life as well. My thought is that your vibration is the note C, and you may need some more C. Not the vitamin C, but that could be too. I don't diagnose, but C as a note in music. So,
Interesting.
yeah, kinda cool.
All right. So Dave would like a card.
Oh, Dave. All right. What is gratitude? I love gratitude. This is allowing gratitude to come to you. So you do a lot for others. And do you actually take that in and sit with it and kind of hold it close to you? Because that's what's coming through. Um, they're also your guides are very thankful for you and thankful for all that you do.
He
So
does a lot.
yeah, he really does.
He
And
is a
so it's
king volunteer.
so let people, and that's all they're saying, let people help you, let people nurture you, let people support you. Oh no, I got it. I got it. I got it. If he's that I
That's
got it
Dave.
guy, yeah, let people, because you're now teaching. They're showing me you're switched roles. You're now teaching how to be generous, how to be caring, how to be the man on the spot. And if we're constantly doing it for everyone, they're never going to learn because Dave did it. And so when Dave's no longer around, people are going to go, well, I don't know how to do it.
Dave
Dave
did
did it.
it. Merry
Did it.
Christmas, Danny Walsh. That's awesome. Ryan said, by the way, 100% spot on.
Oh, good,
His card
Ryan.
was. Dave, I
Yay.
hope that is helpful for you, Mr. Volunteer of the Year. He's wild. Eva wants a card.
Oh, Eva. Good, good.
I'm like, don't get settled, Susan.
Oh, I was. I just
There's
got kind of, I was like, oh, good.
Margie wants something, RTB wants something, Serafina, you've got a list.
This is, oh, I should
Oh,
shine it this way. The romance card. Romance.
what?
Hot, sexy romance card. It's telling me that you need to know what you want. It's ready for you. The romance
She
in
knows
and
what she wants.
okay. Make sure that it is exactly what you want, and then it will happen. Um, and figure out what you're holding back on. It feels like you're ready to jump into this. I'm really excited about this for you. So, romance, but it's also having passion. The romance passion comes with what you do in your life. Passion for anything, like really
Mm.
liking passion for food or passion for um, things that you do extracurricular. Like, do you have passion for that? Where is your passion?
Yeah,
Because
she
when you're
hasn't had any. She's had a lack of zest for life lately.
and so when that drops, you're just kind of like, meh. And people recognize that. People see you as kind of like, meh. But when you have passion, you're like, oh my God, I want what she has. Right? I want to like she's all excited about
I'll have what she's
everything.
having.
And that's what's going to happen for this
That's a
this year.
great card, Eva. She was nervous about it. She said, I'm scared, but I
Oh,
want one.
oh, I'm glad that you did. Um, once again, reds are very they charge actually your root chakra, but pull red into it. Red is just a very sexy energy, and when you feel like you're thriving and you love today, and that's how you just start. I'm just going to love today. And when you love today and you're just going to be passionate about everything that you do, people see that and they're going to be attracted to that. And that's what your 2024 is going to be about.
Good for you, Eva. Harness that.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Yay.
All right, RTB is looking for you.
Oh, good, good.
She needs some passion in her life. I'm excited for you.
Mhm. Can I just say, I just love RTB.
I know. Me
I just
too.
have to. Everybody should.
I have read on today and I'm passionate about a lot. Thanks, just no romance. You just aren't ready for it.
But what is
Or are
romance?
you?
Do you love yourself, right? What is romance? If you can be your best friend and love everything that you do and you're just being you, you really are then done. You're
Right.
finished. Like that's the place you're trying to get to. That's like a home run right there. And then you get to enjoy or invite people to come in, right? You
Yep.
don't need anybody. You just enjoy the people to come in and they come and they go and you just enjoy the flow of that energy.
2024, Eva,
Woo,
it's your
woo, woo.
year.
Can't wait, Eva. We're going shopping. We're gonna get you some new clothes.
I love it.
Balance. Balance for RTB. Very beautiful. It's Da Vinci.
Yep.
And the beautiful blue. Blue is I love blues because it's that higher knowledge. When
I
I
just
get
saw
information,
Scientology for a minute. Sorry, I know they
so
co-opted it, but it is Da Vinci.
I know. Well, yeah,
You're
I'll go.
fine. You're
Da
not going to be
Vinci
an
had it
alien in
first.
2024.
Would save you. Would break you out. Um, that higher knowledge, and you're super brainy, and you get your higher information. This is that ET, that energy, that ET knowledge comes to you. And I feel like you're trying to make something happen. They're saying like you're trying to make something happen. Last year didn't really happen. And so it's going to happen this year. I want you to kind of dig your heels in and know your worth and don't budge. I almost say like don't budge, like don't be catty about it. Be firm. It's not really a discussion. Something it feels like it just isn't going to be a discussion, and that's okay too. I think they're giving me a couple of different ones actually, where they're shooting out a lot of stuff for you. But balance. You're going to find everything in balance helps you feel less chaotic or less all over the place or um yeah, and people trying to take too much that isn't theirs. They like your energy, so they're taking your energy. And just go, "No, I don't feel," and you're good that way too,
No, thank you.
Yeah. I'm not feeling like giving it to you, but I'll give it to you, but I'm not gonna give it to you. Just be careful of who is taking too much from you, and you will be fantastic. Good things are gonna happen, and a lot of spirituality. So you have a guide that's working with you all the time, who's always around you, and, um I have a feeling you know who that is. And they are just there's a lot of love, but there's a intelligence. There's intelligence there too coming through, which I like. I don't know what that means, but I want some too.
Thank you. And yep. Perfect. All right. Who's next on the list? Margie. Margie
All right,
is
Mark.
looking for a card.
Oh, so Margie, you've got some work. You've got divine intelligence. So you're working with your guides on a regular basis. You've been stuck for a while. Something's been holding you back, and you just need like that aha moment. And I feel like it's coming. It hasn't happened yet. This Christmas, I don't know. Are you kind of soggy too? Like with Stephanie? I feel like
Leaky.
leaky. Sorry, not soggy.
I am soggy. I don't like being wet. I hate it.
I just feel like there's a lot of emotion coming your way. Well, maybe in 2023, that was just a lot, and you're done. And you want a difference. You want something to change. You just don't know how. You're going to have a slow start getting out of your own way, but it does happen. I see the sun's rays. So that's telling me more towards April, May, that things are going to happen as we get closer to the sun and the sun feels better. Um, Lots of, you maybe even seasonal disorder type of thing. So when it is a sunny day, get outside, get as much sun as you can into your body. It's going to help you with clarity. Um, yeah, I don't like doing this, but like even like B12 or something that helps, some vitamins that you may be on that help with the brain to kind of help neutralize that
Mm,
in a natural way.
yeah.
So the beach, your feet in the sand, walking through the woods, that's going to be your thing. If you can do that, getting outside in nature is going to be a big help. But this is going to be a real eye awakening 2024 for you.
Good for you, Margie. That's awesome.
Mhm.
I mean, so, yeah, you got to do the work. Serafina would like a card.
Okay.
I'll get to you,
Uh-huh.
Dawn. You're on the list.
Dreams, Serafina. You have so much information going through your head. I don't know how you even sleep. And if you're not sleeping, turn it off. Just say, I need to sleep. I'm in a human body and I need to sleep. So all of this information is just coming through, and it's almost coming through too fast because you don't know which project to do or which idea to take. And they're saying to pick one. They're just like really simple. They're like, well, just pick one. It doesn't matter which, there's not one better or the other, just what brings you joy, what one is calling to you, and then pick that. Make your dreams happen. You you have that ability. So, and you have that support network at your home. So use that, utilize that because there's so much happening for you. It's gonna be great. I also see
Yay.
travel for you as well. If there's some way or something that you would like to go see, manifest that, make that happen. Okay?
Perfect. That screams Serafina big time.
Yay.
Josh would like a card.
All right, Josh. Wisdom. Wisdom, wisdom. All right, so Josh, I don't know if you've been like procrastinating or not trying to do something and it just is you're feeling pushed to do it. Um Higher knowledge. You need to step out of your box. I think you've been playing it too safe and you need to do what you always wanted to do even if it sounds silly or stupid or people are going to laugh at me or whatever. Like what is it that you really want to do? This is knowledge. It's like bringing and expanding. And I feel like you haven't been. So 2024 for you is expansion. It's taking a class, even if it's a fun class, if it's not even anything that's going to help you move forward, do not so serious. I think that that's why you're probably pulling back a little bit. It's a little anxious about, oh, what do I? There's just too much riding on everything. You put a lot of weight on everything. Take that weight off and just go have fun. Enjoy this new expansion. Expansion can be it's like Stephanie, it's like leaving stuff behind. You're
Mm.
gonna move past things. You're gonna move past people, but it's time and you're in it.
It gets to be nerve wracking too. We get it.
Yeah, that ancient wisdom of Egypt it's just and Egypt and all that, that's higher knowledge. That's also ET information. So you're probably a smarty pants too.
What's going on, Dan? Good morning, Jasara. Don would like a card.
Okay. Transformation. Ouch. Transformation comes through hard work. Transformation never happens by accident. Um, you can evolve into that, but it's always transformation is a changing. It's like the butterfly effect. You have to go through the hard work to get to where you want to be. I feel like you've already decided what that hard work is. Now you have to decide, do I feel like doing it? Once again, I feel like you can get distracted and yeah, it's time. That's all they keep saying, "It's time, it's time." So you've been putting this off. And Archangel Michael, call upon his energy. He will be very helpful, very supportive, in this transformation. It's good. Just know that it's good, and just do the work or get through it, and um they're gonna show you signs, and you're gonna just be like, "Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny." It's either gonna come in like a we don't have billboards here, but like a billboard sign
Well, she's in
or
California,
oh,
so
okay,
there
okay.
are billboards there.
Okay, so you're gonna see like a billboard sign that says, "Oh, dear, da, da, da," and you'll be like, "Okay, I get that." Or through music. So you're gonna see they're showing me visuals. You're gonna see these signs. They're gonna really start playing with you. So embrace that. I love that.
Bruce Almighty, I love it. Jasara would like a card.
Okay.
Keep me updated, Don. I need to know more.
I would love to. Yeah,
Right?
everybody come back and like let us know.
Yes, please.
Surrender. Sometimes this is tricky when you're afraid to let go, when you're afraid to trust, and you're afraid to do something new. That surrender is um, it's a commitment. I think you're afraid of commitment is what coming around to it. And it could be just to yourself. Sometimes we can commit to the world, but we can't commit to ourselves. And so look inside and say, okay, what is it that I need to surrender to? What is it that I need to change that I know I need to change? And just surrender and do that because that's going to be your thing. The sun is your power point. So just absorb everything through the sun at night, the moon is the flip side of the sun. So enjoy the moon as well. The moon is going to give you your direction. It's the feminine energy versus the powering through in the masculine. See if that helps with the balance.
Mm.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Enjoy.
keep me updated on that. Carol would like a card.
All right, Carol. Intuition. I love this one. Intuition is so beautiful. It is that natural, innate knowledge that we have that is in us that we either suppress or we don't feed enough or listen to enough. And right now, until I think going into April, we're really going to be on. So your house is going to be very active. If you've got ghosts in your
Well,
house,
that's
it's going to be really
my house is
active.
always active. If you've never been in my home, there is a lot of things happening here.
There are.
It's busy.
When no one's home.
Oh, 100%. It's busy. So true.
Um, so, uh, intuition. So right now, with everything happening, this is the time. This is the time to come into, time to take a class. If you want to take a class in other studies, you're doing card readings or anything like that, taking a tea leaf reading, it's just so much fun. It's light and easy. This is now the time because that veil is gone. We are living right next to um ghosties.
That's fun though. I mean, Carol's retired. She's also an entertainer.
Mm.
So maybe it's her turn to be entertained.
Using that's your spidey senses, building that up because it's important. They're saying that there's other than fun, they're saying there's a reason why you need to really start listening. So use that in 2024. You're going to find that you're going to come into that and embrace that or not. But I think it'd be good for you to really kind of claim it this time.
I like that for you, Carol.
Hmm.
That's exciting. Let's see who is next. Ken. Ken would like a card.
All right, Ken.
Ken Allen.
Intention. All right. 2024 is moving forward in intention. Know what you're doing before you do it. This is totally an ADD nightmare when you're like, oh, we don't do anything with intention. No, I like kind of like run with scissors.
Ken's a focused human, though.
Good. Okay. So then make whatever you want. This is about manifesting. They said, manifest what you want, what your desire is, what your goal is. You like to do, they're showing me lists. I don't know if you make lists, but they're showing me lists. This is it, and prioritize, um, and make things happen. 2024 is about, they said move. So I'm going to say the move. If that means physically moving, moving a house, moving a business, moving your butt, it's just about moving.
That's
And
very
so,
funny. Ken is our voice guy here at Lemonadio, but Ken also, him and I just had a conversation the other day about moving our bodies and getting back into action. So this is kind of funny. Maybe that's what it is.
and so again, they're showing the beach. So get
That's
outside,
not a problem for you.
even 20 minutes. Just get out, 10 minutes there, 10 minutes back, and you will be able to do it. But whatever it is, something's going to transform while you're moving. That's your moving meditation. So your guides will
Mm,
be talking to you in that form. So do it. I
so
love it.
fun. Very good. Beth would like a card.
All right. Yeah.
And you let us know when you're done.
Oh, I can go on. La, 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 la. Let me know when you're done with me. So pull balance again. Balance. Um, I also feel like this is internal for Beth, a body balance. So something in your body may be off and you're feeling it. So do a check in. If you haven't gone to the doctors, check in with that as well. But you're going to be moving forward, putting things into balance and keeping it there. I feel like things just kind of juggle you around, and I'm not sure what that is. Um, they're like, there's a lot. There's a
Yeah,
lot.
there is a lot for her right now. She's
Hmm.
going through a lot with a lot of spaces also.
They're just saying that's a lot. So they're like, "Well, we're not going to go any further than that, other than be aware of your balance, be aware of your breathing, be aware of the input, what's coming in and what's going out. Make sure those checks and balances are okay, because I don't see that for you. And this is going to be something new to learn. How to say no, maybe one of your things. So surround yourself in blue, wear blue. That turquoise blue is very healing. It's higher intuition as well. It'll help you with that.
Mm, Gabby.
Okay. Intuition for Gabby. So everybody, that's kind of cool because everybody's coming into this new thing is like their intuition.
Yep.
It's what's happening because there's no veil. So we're getting used to seeing things. Gabby, do you see things? Or you can't answer me, sorry. But I feel like you're seeing people in your peripheral and but then you look and there's nobody there. That's going to be happening more for you in 2024. You're going to start connecting in that realm and you're not crazy. Just go with it. Also, maybe journal your dreams, journal the things and the information that you're getting so that you can decide whether it's, oh, am I just making it up or this is actual? Because they would like you to use your intuition on a regular basis and really fine tune it so that you can help yourself and then be able to help others.
Mm, Nate would like a card.
Okay. Freedom, letting go of, cleaning out. This is like when you call the dumpster and you just go, I need to get rid of this and that. But you hold on to stuff and you even hold on to stuff for other people. You're a wonderful vessel for holding and you don't need to. Your guides are like that worked, but now you don't need to. You're at a place, you've evolved to a place where you need to cut and let go of those things. Yeah, it's okay to throw things away and whether it be actual items or energetic. Freedom's going to be good for you, and that journey. Maybe pick someplace. I think you like to play it safe, although you like to dream about journeying. Maybe make it happen. Start little.
I love that. Mary is wondering, are there any insights for her?
All right. Romance, Mary. What is happening? Um, Once again, it's passion. It's about pulling that spark, your inner passion. What makes you happy? What makes you sing? What makes you zing? That's what they want to know, and they're asking you. Things that you liked before don't really do it for you anymore. So you may have flattened out in 2023. Make that happen for 2024. Make that a plan to find out what I really like, what works for me now, because it's totally different. Even your palate, even the things that you like to eat are not you're like, "Meh, I guess I'll eat it because it's going in my mouth," but, like, they want your taste buds to come alive. So, look at that. Look at what it's like romancing yourself. Take yourself on a date. Find that. Go out and make
I
yourself.
love that you just said married with 3 kids. Absolutely, this is speaking to you.
Yeah, we lose that. We forget about that, the inner
What? I
passion for
have
ourselves.
passion? No, I don't. Not true. Just in a different fashion is the passion.
Is the passion.
Oh, well, rewatch it back, Beth. She said her computer froze when she was
Oh.
getting her card read. Rewatch it. I'll text you what it said because it was actually really good for you. You need balance in your life. That's what we were talking about. And Margie said 2024 sounds very interesting for everyone. I'm kind of liking the vibe.
Yeah, it's kinda has its same little vibration of moving forward in a really positive way. Now, you don't have to. Like, if anybody in any reading, any person that tells you anything, you can accept that knowledge or you can let it go. Does this sit well with me? How does that information feel to me? If you don't like it, leave it and go, "Thank you."
Well, I find this uplifting just because a lot of the world seems to be really wild right now and we don't really know. And it was the first time in the last couple of weeks that I'm like, should I be worried? You and I talked about this. Like, should I be concerned about what's going on in the world? Is this because I'm very much an ostrich when it comes to the stuff that I'm doing? I'm doing the stuff that I'm doing. I don't have time for this. I don't have time for that. I'm doing this stuff. And then I once in a while will pull my head up and be like, oh, this is bad. I'm going back to my ostrich. And then I'm like, wait a minute, should I care? Will I have a body to be able to lift my head up with? I should probably see what's going on in the world.
But if you're living every day that's absolutely fantastic, you're living your best self. if we die tomorrow, it's okay.
Yeah.
There are no regrets. So look at those regrets. Look at those things that look at the people that you didn't tell them you loved them, or thank you for being in my life. Thank you for that moment along the journey. It may not have ended up stellar, but I appreciate that. That's what's huge. Like, don't give up cupcakes because I'm not going to, but
That's
don't
it.
give up stuff. Thank people. Thank you for, you bump into an old flame and just say, it didn't end really well. You don't have to bring that part up, but just thank you for that. Thank you. And I hope you're well. And then that's it. Send them with joy, send them with a little bit of love and walk on, because then you cut that.
Yeah.
Once you find gratitude for that moment, ugly or not, it doesn't matter. The gratitude is that if it wasn't ugly, I probably wouldn't have, tightened up my own shit.
Yeah, right. That's true.
Right?
RTB said that he thinks that this is the shift in what's been happening all year. And I feel like we're all kind of really ready for it. Like, next,
Yep. Yeah.
what fresh hell awaits us in 2024, I'm about to find out. I'm kind of excited for it.
I know. I am too.
Yeah, CapeCodHappyMedium.com is where you can find Susan if you've got any further questions. Once again, great for parties. Your table tipping is really fun. If you want to connect with someone from another realm that you've been thinking about, regardless of how it is real or not, it's going to really just be entertaining. And that's what it's about. Really?
It is. Right? If you're not having fun, don't do it. That's it. That's my motto
Exactly.
for 2024.
Yeah. I like that. I need a little bit of that in my life. So we're doing this. Susan, thank you so much for your time today.
Oh, you're welcome.
Everybody out there, I hope you had a great reading. If it wasn't what you were looking for, contact Susan, maybe get some more privately, right? Have a great day. And I will talk to you after Christmas. I really mean it this time. The workaholic that I am. I
That's
am
it.
shutting her down after this afternoon. I mean it even for a couple of days.
Hey,
Have a
good.
great one. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Oh, don't forget, Hank has got some really great stuff. Jazz show that is coming up on Christmas Day. We've got Christmas greetings for all of our people here at Lemonadio that is going to be running all weekend long. Our Christmas programming starts today. So once we wrap it up here, you're going to be listening some alternative Christmas music, stuff that you've not been hearing anywhere else, and also some jazz offerings as well. So enjoy it. Enjoy the change of pace, and we'll see you next week. Bye.